Good morning to you guys. How is everyone doing? Good morning, good morning. Let's share this video so we can start. Good morning to everybody. Muy buenos días. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless my country of Mexico, my city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. God bless every single one of you. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining this live feed. As we are, it's Saturday for everybody that is watching, and you know, it is important to tell you guys what is going on right now in the city. It is a border that connects to San Diego, California. And there's 2 things that are really important that have been happening. Yesterday, there was a protest. It was a manifestation, and possibly it was taken as, you know, the day that Joe Biden was supposedly going to comply with the promises that he made to migrants. He told migrants that he was going to create a better pathway for them to be accepted in the United States of America. Also, he told them that the process of asylum and refugee cases was going to be listened inside, and it was going to be handled inside of the United States of America. Yesterday, as you guys saw, the day had come, and almost close to 1,000 migrants, they were right there at the location where I have been broadcasting for the past week, giving you guys updates of how it looks before and how it looks after. And how it looked before, it was empty, nobody was there, everything was calm. And I told you guys, this is going to get, you know, difficult for the local businesses, for the migrants. And ultimately, it was going to get difficult because the process, it is completely different. It is a different administration. You know, new things are coming in this different administration that is Joe Biden. It is more open for the migration. It is more open for, you know, accepting the cases of refugee and asylum case inside of the United States of America. What happened? 1,000 of them showed up. More than 400 of people from Haiti, close to 300 people from Central America, and you know, from 200 and some fraction people from the islands, that is practically Cuba, Republican Dominican, and so. So there was a vast majority of people right there. At first, you know, you saw a lot of nonprofit organizations. You saw a lot of American U.S. citizens right there helping in a way. You saw activists from the United States of America. You saw mainstream media from Asia, that is, you know, worldwide mainstream media, Telemundo, Univision. You saw also independent media, independent reporters like myself, and, you know, a lot of people, they were in there. Now, what happened? What happened, it was what we knew that it was going to happen, people. What happened is that we knew what it was going to happen. And before I start this, man, and before I keep going, I would like to say something to the audience. I would like to say something to the audience before I keep going. I said something in a video yesterday as I was standing there, and I was standing there watching the situation. And I realized, man, Jesus is coming. Really. As I'm seeing the critical situation, and I've been watching it for almost 3 years now. And I remember as a Tijuana citizen in 2016, more than 15,000 migrants from Haiti, they arrived to our city without hope, without food, without clothing, with lies, and being hauled into our city as they were a product, as it were a something that they can profit on. And it was unbelievable to see all of this evolving and happening in front of our eyes. The most amazing thing about all of this is that it continued, and we did not understand what it was coming. And we started understanding that there's a globalist compact of immigration, which it was created without telling the people, without telling the citizens of every country. This has complicated everything. The United Nations created a globalist compact of immigration, which is a complete disaster, which it does not help citizens, which it does not help citizens from the country, which it does not help migrants, which is a complete disaster. This globalist compact of immigration, it does not help migrants migrating to jungles, migrating to seas, migrating to deserts, migrating through mountains. It does not help them in the critical situation where they're running out of hunger, where they're running out of water, where they don't have clothes, where their children are crying, where they're getting kidnapped, where they're going through a country where there's child trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, and the violence that they go through. The Commission International of Human Rights and the United Nations is nowhere to be seen, as the Biden administration was nowhere to be seen yesterday. We were broadcasting for more than 45 minutes on Facebook as migrants were waiting and waiting and waiting for the promise that Joe Biden said that they were going to be accepted by the numbers of 300. It did not happen. A lie. Let's see how the process goes. But for everybody that is watching, this globalist compact of immigration has brought only destruction to people. It is not a migration process, and it is not a migration compact that provides safety for migrants, and it is not a migration compact that provides a better pathway for migrants to migrate. It is not. It is horrible. It is absolutely destroying the lives of people, and you're lying to them. When they get here to a border, when they get to a border of Juarez, when they get to a border in Tamaulipas, in Nuevo León, right here in Tijuana, they get to the border and they're like, what the hell just happened? They told me it was open. They told me that it was going to be easy. And yesterday was a copy-paste of that ideology. Was a copy-paste of that. It's exactly, every migrant was saying, where is our asylum number? How are we going to do a process? If we want to migrate correctly with paperwork, how can we do this? Nobody's telling us anything. So it was a complete fabrication yesterday. We were standing right there, and I was telling you guys, migrants are going to stay the night. They're going to stay the night. And they're going to keep staying there because they want their cases to be heard. And last night, more than 100 migrants stayed there the night with their families in the cold, with no food, no water. And Mexican citizens, they need to provide for this. Nonprofit organizations need to step up to the plate. Why? Because the Mexican government hasn't been capable.